here on this side.
Oh my gosh. We left our house sit for so long, a possum made a nest. Oh my, 2 nests? Oh my goodness.
Another possum.
It's not even bothered. It's just chilling.
Watch out, it's gonna be gross.
Well, I guess it has been a really long time since we worked on the house. So is it playing possum? Is that what you call it? Is it playing dead?
Probably.
Watch out in case it runs out, guys. Bunny, watch out! You gotta find another home somewhere else. Not our home.
What do I have to go out again?
Put doors on the house now?
Imagine if it was a bunch of mice. Then would you put doors on the house?
Then I would put doors in the house.
And windows.
If it was the M word. What's going on out here? What's going on?
Angela said I have to show you how to do stairs. Just kidding. Anyway, we're doing our stairs today in the house, finally. Because we want to start the second floor, and she said I have to do stairs so she can get up there and feel safe. So I already cut this one out by the time she got out here, so I'll just show you what I did. We measured inside the house from the floor on the top of the floor on the second floor all the way down to the bottom floor. And with stairs, you never want to exceed an 8-inch rise. So basically the rise is the part that you step up onto. You never want to exceed 8 inches. It can be below that, but never above that. So then what I like to do is just use a framing square and some brass knocks, I guess we'll call them. And so what we did is took the measurement that we pulled inside, and then you divide that by 8 just to see, to get closest to what you can get. That's how I do it. I'm sure there's other mathematical equations that you can use, but I don't know them. So I just go to the closest one, which was 8, and it actually came to be right on the money. Otherwise, I'll just keep on reducing it down to like be like 7 3/4 and keep working my way down until I find the right height of the stairs, because every stair needs to be exactly the same when you're entering the stairs and when you're exiting the stairs, because otherwise it'll be a trip hazard, because the human body just naturally wants to follow the same pattern over and over. And if you have one that's off, you'll trip. And I've seen steps around this area where just make you cringe because you trip and you trip and you trip. So always make them the same. So anyway, what we'll do, I'll just show you what we did, I guess, is you set the framing square down. You gotta get closer to this. So I know the rise, this is gonna be the rise. I know it's gonna be at 8 inches. So I mark it there, put it on. And I know my run, the run is where you're gonna put your foot, is at 10 inches. So I hold that at 10, I hold this at 8, and I take my knock, open it up a little bit. Eli was playing with them, put them back together. And you put them exactly, like this one's right at 10. It's a little bit different because I already cut it. And then this one here at 8. Put it at 10 and 8. Tighten them. And you can tighten them a little bit more with a set of pliers, which I did when I did it. And then that way, this is nice and tight. You mark your first one, and then you go to the next one. Granted, this is already done. You follow the next one, and you just set your knocks against here, and then right where that comes out on the 10 mark. So right where the 10 mark is, and where the line is, that lines up exactly, and then you just trace them.
So is it kind of like a jig?
Well, this one's gonna be. So you always do, you do your first one, and then you check it to make sure that it's exactly the way you want it. And then we'll bring the stringer back out, and we're gonna set it on top of the other new boards, and then we're gonna use this as a template, cut everything out. And then when we cut the next one, this one here, I tried to leave like half of the line. You can see just a little bit of the line because I wanted it right on the money. And so then now the next one, when I mark them out, I'm gonna take the complete line off. So another thing to do is, let me grab the saw. So the pencil line is right on the money, exactly where I want it. But then when you're cutting, you have to know your saws. So like, this is, I'll show you right here. Yeah, come on this side here.
Are you gonna get sawdust all over me?
I'll try to.
You'll try to.
So anyway, when I was cutting these, I left about a 1/16 of an inch of a line right here. So basically I sawed right on this side of that, this width. That's called your kerf. That's the width of the saw blade. So you can see that this one here is about a 1/16 of an inch. This is the Diablo blade. I like these because they're nice and sharp. Make sure everything's set to 0, which this one was. And then I gotta know what side of the line I'm cutting on. So the first one, I cut all the runs first because I knew I was holding about a 1/16 of an inch of away, and I would hold it right here. I'd pick up my guard, and then I would start the saw, or basically get it right up to the line, pick it up a little bit, start the saw, and then I'd plunge into it so to make a nice straight cut, and then I'd go up the line, and then I would, as soon as I saw the run line, I would stop and take that out. I never want to cut past, because you're just cutting the integrity of the wood, of the stringer, out when you cut past the line. So as much as you can, especially in stairs, just cut up to the lines, and then we'll come back with a multi-tool. You can use a jigsaw, sawzall, whatever, and then just finish that cut and knock that out later. And then I came back on this side here, and I went right on the line, and then I checked my saw blade. I picked it up with the guard out of the way, plunged it. So let's do a little, if I can show you here. Then everything just needs to be nice and square. It's okay to go here a little bit, come back here, just don't go past that line. So now for the bottom step, so this is the very first step you're gonna come up on. This one here I have 5 3/4, and then all the other ones are at 8 inches. And the purpose of that is for during construction, we're just gonna have a 3/4 inch piece of Advantech glued and screwed onto the bottom step, or to all the steps. And then after construction, what we're gonna do is use spalted pecan. I got a 6-foot log of pecan. We let it sit out for a while so it gets spalted. There's a guy that has a sawmill right down the road, so I had him cut them at 2 inches. So we're gonna let that air dry, and I might have to make a solar kiln just to get them dried, and then I'll plane it down to 1.5 inches. So I'll have 2 1/4 inches extra to work with. So once I have the 2 1/4 inches here, that's gonna be 8 inches from the floor to here, and then it'll be the same thing here. So that'll be 8 inches and 8 inches, 8 inches. That's it. Ooh. Hand flipper. Set it down closer to the wall. Push it against the wall. Put your foot behind it so it can't sneak that way. No, behind it. Yes. You got it?
No, that like one Grandpa have.
This,
The cells, right there.
those are our stairs?
Yeah.
Let's go see.
Oh, good, pretty good, Mom.
push this one away. Let it back a little bit. To you. Oh, a little more. Right there.
Hey, get down from there. Son, get down.
Yeah, I guess it could. The bottom of the steps.
Oh, that was mine.
Oh, look, your hands are growing.
Want to see mine?
Sure.
That's an Eli's.
Everybody stand up.
It's not in the house. It fell out. That way we can in the house.
Look at the precision. He draws back. How come you always talk when you're try to aim for anything?
Yeah, just be quiet.
He's hunting rabbits
Oh my gosh, leave him be.
with yellow eyes and red rings and blue rings. Ready? Hold on really tight. Oh, no, really tight. Ready? Hold on tight. Now let go. Let go. Whoa, you did it! Okay, wait for the other arrow. Turn your body. Like this. There you go, just like that.
Is this so windy up here?